This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.
Hello, this is TVM's Business Update. I am Juliet Ogemoye. Here are the stories making the run this hour. The federal government has endorsed the Embeco Global Link modular refinery in Koko Delta State, calling it a key step against fuel scarcity and illegal oil refining. The 30,000 barrel per day refinery is fully localized and aims to strengthen Nigeria's energy security. Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Senator Enikin Lokobiri, praised the project, saying it reflects growing confidence in local energy infrastructure and provides a practical alternative to illegal bunkering. Ebenco CEO Dr. Ebenezer Oluwagbemiga confirmed operations will start in phases, creating jobs and boosting local content. Experts also highlight the modular design as a breakthrough in indigenous engineering. Edo State has unveiled its 2026 budget built around security, health, infrastructure, natural resources and agriculture, and education. The Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning emphasized citizen participation and transparency during a stakeholders forum in Benin City. Commissioners highlighted the budget's role in economic growth, human capital development, and infrastructure expansion. Civil society groups praised provisions for persons with disabilities, marking a key milestone for the state. The forum brought together officials, NGOs, and citizens to review priorities and contribute to the fiscal plan. And Governor Francis Iwifuru of Ebonyi State has presented a budget of 817,817,000 naira for 2026, calling it the largest in the state's history. The budget of actualization and hope allocates 749,419,900,000 naira to capital projects and 135,380 million naira to recurrent spending. The budget prioritizes infrastructure, education, healthcare, agriculture, youth development, and support for small businesses. Funding comes mainly from FAAC allocations, independent revenue, and development funds, with borrowing focused on productive assets. On 2025 achievement, the governor highlighted timely salaries, pension settlement, free maternal health care, school construction, and agricultural support. Infrastructure projects include Vanco flyover, township and rural road, with plans for an industrial city and cement factory on the way. And in Gombe State, the government has approved 500 million naira to support the procurement of ready-to-use therapeutic food, a vital treatment for children with severe acute malnutrition. The funding, announced by the governor's spokesperson, is part of a joint initiative with UNICEF through the Child Nutrition Fund, aiming to expand access to life-saving nutrition commodities across the state's 11 local government areas. Severe acute malnutrition, marked by extreme wasting and high mortality risk, continues to challenge many communities in northern Nigeria, especially amid food insecurity, economic pressures, and population displacement. Gombe is among a few states in Nigeria consistently meeting its counterpart funding obligations, ensuring predictable support for child nutrition programs. Officials say the new allocation will maintain progress and prevent treatment disruptions that could endanger thousands of children under 5. And still in Nigeria, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Olayemi Cardoso, has revealed that the country's foreign exchange markets now records an average daily turnover of $500 million, often without any intervention from the Central Bank of Nigeria. Speaking after the 303rd CBN Monetary Policy Committee meeting in Abuja, Cardoso said the market is now operating under a system of willing buyers and willing sellers, with transparent process that allow participants to see who is buying and selling at any moment. He emphasized that this level of market efficiency and transparency is unprecedented in Nigeria, marking a significant shift from previous practices. Cardoso added that the development reflects stronger confidence among investors and market participants and positions the FS market to support the country's broader economic growth objectives. What we have in the foreign exchange markets in Nigeria today is something that has not happened before, he said, highlighting the progress in market-driven operations and financial stability. And the Central Bank of Nigeria has kept the monetary policy rate at 27% to consolidate gains from previous tightening and maintain stable consumer prices. The MPC also adjusted the asymmetric corridor to plus 50 basis points and minus 450 basis points, signaling a potential easing in lending and deposit facilities. Economic data shows Nigeria remains on an expansionary path, with the Purchasing Managers Index rising to 56.4 in November and inflation down to 16.05% in October. Supported by Naira stability, improved agriculture and steady fuel prices, Cordros research noted that while rates were expected to drop, the MPC kept them high to sustain disinflationary momentum, with the corridor adjustment hinting at a measured easing bias for 2026. TVM's business update returns after the break. Do stay tuned.
At DSAG Engineering and Services, we anticipate, manage, and deliver. Since 2000, we have been a leading EPC company, ensuring customer satisfaction through quality service and timely delivery. With integrity, proficiency, and innovation at our core, we provide world-class solutions tailored to your needs. From engineering designs and construction to procurement, manpower outsourcing, and maritime supplies, DSAG delivers excellence. Partner with us today. Visit www.dsag.net or call +23 4807 254 8724. DSAG Engineering and Services, anticipate, manage, deliver.
Welcome back. Still on business news. TED Fund has invested over 30 billion naira this year to improve security across universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education, according to Board of Trustees Chairman Aminu Masari. He said the intervention, which includes solar street lights, perimeter fencing, and other safety projects, aligns with the federal government's goal of creating safer learning environments. Masari praised President Bola Tinubu for supporting the fund, noting the approval of a 50% development levy under the 2024 tax bill expected to boost TED Fund's capacity from January. He added that a recent national town hall meeting brought together policymakers, academics, and students to review ongoing projects and guide future decisions. However, reports state that the TED Fund recently received a record of 1.6 trillion naira, the highest in its history. Of this, 25 billion naira was earmarked for security upgrade, 460 billion naira for institutional interventions, 225 billion naira for the student loan fund, 7 billion naira for campus energy projects, and over 100 billion naira for medical training expansion. the Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo, has said the federal government may go after Dana Air's assets to refund passengers and travel agents. He directed the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority to probe why trapped funds have not yet been returned. Keyamo emphasized that the airline suspension was about safety over commercial interest.
At DSAG Engineering and Services, we anticipate, manage, and deliver. Since 2000, we have been a leading EPC company, ensuring customer satisfaction through quality service and timely delivery. With integrity, proficiency, and innovation at our core, we provide world-class solutions tailored to your needs. From engineering designs and construction to procurement, manpower outsourcing, and maritime supplies, DSAG delivers excellence. Partner with us today. Visit www.dsag.net or call +23 4807 254 8724. DSAG Engineering and Services, anticipate, manage, deliver. At DSAG Engineering and Services, we anticipate, manage, and deliver. Since 2000, we have been a leading EPC company, ensuring customer satisfaction through quality service and timely delivery. With integrity, proficiency, and innovation at our core, we provide world-class solutions tailored to your needs. From engineering designs and construction to procurement, manpower outsourcing, and maritime supplies, DSAG delivers excellence. Partner with us today. Visit www.dsag.net or call +23 4807 254 8724. DSAG Engineering and Services, anticipate, manage, deliver. At DSAG Engineering and Services, we anticipate, manage, and deliver. Since 2000, we have been a leading EPC company, ensuring customer satisfaction through quality service and timely delivery. With integrity, proficiency, and innovation at our core, we provide world-class solutions tailored to your needs. From engineering designs and construction to procurement, manpower outsourcing, and maritime supplies, DSAG delivers excellence. Partner with us today. Visit www.dsag.net or call +23 4807 254 8724. DSAG Engineering and Services, anticipate, manage, deliver. At DSAG Engineering and Services, we anticipate, manage, and deliver. Since 2000, we have been a leading EPC company, ensuring customer satisfaction through quality service and timely delivery. With integrity, proficiency, and innovation at our core, we provide world-class solutions tailored to your needs. From engineering designs and construction to procurement, manpower outsourcing, and maritime supplies, DSAG delivers excellence. Partner with us today. Visit www.dsag.
Welcome back. My unreserved apology for the technical problem. But still on business news, Nigeria has expressed its desire to deepen technical collaboration with China in several strategic maritime areas, including port digitalization, maritime safety, shipbuilding and repair, inland waterways development, seafarer training, blue economy investment, and environmental protection. Governor Oyetola highlighted that Nigeria's waters have recorded zero piracy incidents in the past 4 years, with notable improvements across the Gulf of Guinea. He credited this progress to sustained surveillance, regional cooperation, and deployment of the Deep Blue security assets. Oyetola also requested China's support in tackling illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing using modern monitoring technologies, satellite-based tracking, and joint enforcement initiatives. He emphasized the development of Nigeria's fisheries as a key pillar of the country's blue economy expansion strategy. The meeting concluded with mutual commitment to strengthening maritime ties, advance technical cooperation, and finalize a bilateral MOU, otherwise known as Memorandum of Understanding, defining new areas of collaboration between Nigeria and China. Ambassador Andrei Pudvishev reaffirmed Russia's commitment to deepening ties with Nigeria in energy, agriculture, transport, and technology. Speaking at the 65th anniversary of diplomatic relations in Abuja, he noted that trade turnover remains below $1 billion, highlighting room for growth. Pudashev emphasized Russia's support for Nigeria in security and counter-terrorism and called for the reviving Intergovernmental Joint Commission for Economic and Technical Cooperation. Ambassador Duno Mohammed stressed that the partnership is built on mutual respect, shared interests, and sovereignty, covering politics, defense, education, and culture. Both sides highlighted prospects for joint projects in energy, mining, agriculture, transport, and manufacturing to benefit citizens of both countries. And the tightened sanctions on Russia are adding fresh pressure to global oil markets. And India, one of Russia's biggest buyers, is set to cut its crude purchases to the lowest level in 3 years this December. In the United States, crude inventories dropped last week while fuel stockpiles increased. This comes despite earlier expectations from a Reuters poll that predicted a rise of about 1.86 million barrels for the week ending November 21st. Attention now turns to the official Energy Information Administration data due on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Oil prices are finding support from rising expectations of a possible U.S. Federal Reserve interest rate cut in December. Following softer inflation figures and weaker retail spending, lower rates could stimulate economic activity and boost global demand for crude. And in the U.S., the U.S. Medicare Health Plan announced that newly negotiated price for 15 of its most expensive drugs are expected to save 36% compared with recent annual spending, totaling about $8.5 billion in net prescription costs. The new price take effect in 2027, including a monthly cost of $274 for Novo Nordisk GLP-1 drug semaglutide, sold as Wegovy and Ozempic. Previously, Medicare's net price for Ozempic was $428 a month, while the list price was $959. Other major drugs seeing significant cuts include AstraZeneca's leukemia drug Calquence, Boehringer's Ofev for lung disease, and Pfizer's Ibrance for breast cancer, each reduced by over $4,000 from estimated net prices. These negotiations, mandated under the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022, mark a growing effort to lower U.S. drug costs. Experts say the price cuts benefit Medicare's 67 million beneficiaries and could influence other payers to seek similar savings. And now in the UK, the UK's Labour government is facing renewed criticism as the economy continues to underperform. Chancellor Rachel Reeves' business tax hike in our first budget has been blamed for slowing growth. Reeves admits the cost of living remains the biggest concern, saying the economy isn't working well enough for those on the lowest incomes, with many still struggling to get by. A series of policy U-turns has further damaged the government's image, ranging from disability benefit cuts to pension fuel payment. Reeves has now reportedly dropped a plan to raise income tax and is instead expected to extend frozen tax threshold, pushing more workers into higher brackets. Additional measures could include higher gambling levies, a martian tax, and limit on pension benefits. The Health Department is also set to expand the sugar tax to cover prepackaged milkshakes and similar drinks. And that's all from TVN's Business Update. I am Juliet Ogemoyi. You can watch us on the go on TVN's app, accessible on Android Play Store and Apple Store. Follow us and interact with our social media pages, like, subscribe, and share. And remember, your environment is a part of you. Do keep it clean.
This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.